welcome back. I have made a video where I installed Docker using the third-party repositories as well as Slackpkg. The third-party repositories, you can enable them after you install Slackpkg Plus. I made videos about them. I will put them in the cards. And the installation of Slackpkg Plus is simple. All you have to do is to download the binary package from the internet and you install it just like you install any package. In this video we're gonna try to install Docker or the dependencies of Docker as well as Docker itself using other methods aside from Slackpkg Plus and the binary packages. I may install some of the dependencies of the tools that I'm gonna use to install the dependencies of Docker, so don't get confused, just focus with me. I will try to make it simple and clear for you so you can understand how to use those tools and install them correctly on your system. The purpose of the video is not configuring and setting up Docker as much as it is for understanding and getting the points of the different methods of installing packages on Slackware. So the first method that I can mention or talk about here is using Slackbuilds. In the other video where I installed Docker, I installed one of the dependencies which was Docker proxy using Slackbuild method. Okay, it's alright if we try to repeat it here so the video becomes about the potential methods. I'm not gonna mention all the methods, like for example slap-get. I'm gonna ignore it because what you do using slap-get you can do it using sboui, this one. Okay, so let's install using Slackbuild method sboui. Just like I did in the previous video, we download the tar file of let's install the dependency of sboui, which is libconfig. Yes, so the first thing is to download the tar file of the Slackbuild. You find it, the second one here. Here you have this, not the second, the third one at the bottom. You find download Slackbuild, you download it like this on your machine. Afterwards you decompress the tar file that you have downloaded. So you check it like this. In my case it's libconfig. So you run tar xvf or whatever, libconfig.tar like this. You change directory to it, and then here I downloaded the source, but I'm supposed to download it inside the folder where I decompressed this one, just to make it simple. Okay, I'm not gonna move it and so on and tar this one and stuff like that. So I'm gonna download it again. So like this. Like this. Wait some time for it. Yes. The next step, as long as we are in the folder where we decompressed our Slackbuild tar file, we run that Slackbuild. It's a script. We run it like this. We wait some time for it, and we will get the binary package that we will eventually install. So this Slackbuild method is about converting the source package into a binary package, and then when we get the binary package we simply install it. It may take some time depending on the size of the package, and we all know that the compiling process takes some time. That's the pro of using Slackbuild Plus, which is, or the binary packages that you can find online, which is the speed and less time that you wait. I'll be back once it's done compiling. Or it's done. Anyway, we got the file. We simply install it like installing any binary package on our Slackware. We take the full path and we install it like this. Alright, so that was the first method. We installed the dependency for sboui. Second method is by installing using sbopkg, which is going to replace the full Slackbuild installation method. For installing sbopkg, there is a binary on their website, and as well as the source. We're gonna skip the full compiling process as long as this is the source. We're gonna skip it and use their binary package. We simply download it anywhere we want. Let's go back to the home directory of the root user and download like this. And then the installation, the package is not very big. The installation is just like installing any binary package by running install pkg or upgrade pkg for any binary package of Slackware. Like this, done. Alright. Whenever you install sbopkg, you run the command sbopkg and you're gonna get this interface. The first thing you do here is to sync. You wait for it for some time. It's gonna take some time, so I'm gonna pause the video. Once it's done, I will be back. The sync is complete. We exit here. So now it's time to install sboui. We have the option to install it using the Slackbuild as well as using sbopkg. So we go down here to search and then we type sboui. Probably, I'm not sure, there is a binary package for it, so you may need to install it using the binary package. Make sure that you install it, the requirements or this dependency to make it run. So like this, we found it, and then you press OK, and then you go down to install or process. Yeah, so it found, when using sbopkg, this is something I wasn't aware of. You have two options. Sometimes you have only one, sometimes you have two. You may have installed as long as there is a binary package for it and it found it. You may also have the option of compiling and transforming using the Slackbuild method into a binary package. So we will save time and simply install the binary package, and it's not going to take so long. If you aren't able to find the binary package, you're going to need to wait some time for it to do the full process of installing and transforming the source into a binary package using a Slackbuild script. Press any key to continue, and then let's get out of here. That's a good thing. To be honest, I wasn't aware that sbopkg finds binary and non-binary packages. Only now I discovered it. I did install it many times on many machines, whether they are virtual or not. I have never found such thing. The next thing is to use sboui. And let's not forget the purpose of the video, or to be honest, it's not the purpose. I cannot say installing Docker was the purpose, but the purpose was demonstrating the different possible methods to install packages on Slackware. These are not all the methods, but these are the methods that you can use, that some other methods are similar to these ones. I believe that there are so many. Slackware is a Node distribution. It's a fun distribution. I'm having a lot of fun installing and using these tools with you. So yes, so we look here for Docker. It's from this one. The good feature of this package manager is resolving dependencies. You don't need to install dependencies one by one. It's gonna do that for you. And let me tell you something before we start installing. You yourself, the first time you run this package, you should go to actions and then sync. It will need to sync in order to find the packages that are available. Otherwise, you may find this whole interface empty. So make sure you sync. Now we're gonna see how it does the full process of dependency resolution, automatic dependency resolution, just like you have it on any other Linux distribution. The pro and con, sometimes it can be considered pro, sometimes it can be considered con, depending on the situation. The pro and con for Slackware is not having automatic dependency resolution out of the box. So let's run the installation of Docker. The purpose wasn't installing Docker itself as much as it was showing the different methods for installing packages on Slackware. We can do this with Docker, we can do it with any other package that has some dependencies, or even without dependencies. We have seen how we installed sbopkg using the binary package. We have seen how we installed sboui dependency, which was libconfig, and then sboui itself, sbopkg found for us the binary package, so we simply installed it without the need for replacing the Slackbuild installation method. We can install any other package that doesn't have a binary package on sbopkg, and it has Slackbuild script and source code. We can install it and replace the full Slackbuild installation that we do ourselves. At the beginning of the video you have seen it. We can do it by using sbopkg. So I'm gonna pause the video. Once it's done, we will be back to see that Docker is installed as well as all its dependencies. So the installation is done right here, as well as the dependency resolution. I'm not gonna continue with the configuration of Docker. I did it in a previous video, and I'm gonna keep in the description the doc from Slackware, almost, especially this one, running Docker. You can follow it to start Docker, and you can check my other video. Okay, so I hope it's clear for these ones. You can see that the dependency resolution and everything, like the installation, including the Slackbuild method, is done. You can do the Slackbuild method using sbopkg, but without dependency resolution, as well as sboui, but you can have dependency resolution. Okay, thanks for watching and see you.